I ain't got nothing to say. I'm reading my. You know what I'm doing. Look, y'all ladies having an issue out there, ain't you? I told y'all God love me. God love me. I love God. Everybody should love God. I love God. God's the best thing in the world. I don't know why y'all thought it was cool. I was on the street with God. I was homeless with God. Well, I really wasn't homeless. I just didn't have nobody living in the home with me. You know what I'm saying? It just was nobody home with me. I'm looking at my boy Michael J. White got something new. I've seen a lot of movies of Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg now and the zombie pitch. I hope y'all make the horror, bro. Y'all need to go back and make the whole, all y'all, the group. All of them was in there. Everybody that was in the zombie. I'm just now watching the Michael J. White one, but everybody was in the zombie movie with Jamie Foxx. And every single person in there played. Y'all did a great job, man. I like that. All y'all, I feel like all y'all need to go make the movie horror. It needed to be a little bit more darker though, a little bit more serious. Still crack the jokes and stuff, of course, but it needs to be a little bit more darker. That horror movie is a horror video game, and in that video game, I think it's like zombies, vampires, and crying witches. The witches be crying in the bathrooms and stuff. You think it's a woman that go in there and the horrors attack you. It was a 4-player game. Y'all need to go check it out, man. You gotta find somebody that done play that game all the way through though to help y'all make that move. That'll be a good one. But anyway, young women having a problem out there. That thing blows. That was a bad blowback, huh? All that y'all had going on. I knew y'all gonna hate with each other. It always be like, one of my easiest ways to stay celibate was women hating on one another. The main one to come here, the main one that would instigate all this stuff and get all this stuff started would come here. They'll make it here and fall in love. Their intentions would be to do what they doing, but their intention don't be to fall in love. And they fall in love, so they do what they do all this destructive stuff to a T. Then nobody can get them. I can't get them. Nobody can. You hear that a lot in the street. You hear that a lot in the street. If I can't have them, nobody can. I try to tell y'all, bro, ain't nobody got nobody like this. This is one of the highest bodies in the ocean. I try to tell y'all, bro. That's what my boy said in that movie. I try to tell him. I try to tell y'all, bro. Y'all don't know what y'all... Knowledge is power. Man, if you ain't taking your time out to really learn, you want to go off some stuff, everybody tell you want to act like you act. That role playing don't work with God. You gotta be real, realistic, relevant. You gotta practice what you preach. Faith without works is garbage. Role playing don't work with God, lady. Y'all having an issue with that. I ain't gonna tell you business though. Y'all out there, y'all, you know what? I hated about it. Y'all were always in and out with that's why I quit listening to messages. Cause, well, one, they swapping the network or something. You can't blame nobody for that. But y'all was still like, it's like when y'all see one video of me with these tests, oh, y'all on that, they just didn't know you was so good. And then when they swap the tests up again, you be like, yeah, insecurities. Insecurities. And see, I don't play that. I'm just like my father. I'm like my father. I don't play all that crap y'all got going on. So it's like they'll show y'all that minimized edited screen. They keep God keep swapping it. That's the energy though. Won't y'all follow the energy with me and enjoy it? That's God. Who else can transition energy like that quick, that much power? Ain't nobody can do that but Satan and God. And Satan ain't doing it. It's God. Satan wants to be Satan way. Satan way is normally the way I ain't trying to participate, so Satan will want to demolish me, right? So it's like it's going back and forth, Satan and God. God showing you the truth, Satan showing you the lie. Which one of y'all gonna follow the truth? So you gotta follow the truth, you gotta use faith. I noticed something about today's day and age. Ain't nobody really practicing faith. You don't practice faith, then you know, yeah, I'm telling y'all, I had this woman one time, a long time ago. She lived around here. I really liked that woman, and my ex-wife knew it. I think she told that girl a lot of bad stuff, trying to set all this stuff in motion. But I wish I never left that girl for my ex-wife. So I know how y'all feel doing what y'all doing. I mean, it's too late now, but I'm just saying, you never know. When you use faith, you gotta see past the garbage. You gotta see past, cause 9 times 10 is garbage probably. I was working with a guy one time at a job, and the guy pissed me off. And he was from another place. It wasn't nothing but like I said, at these jobs I be working at, anybody can get a job at. You know, ex-cons, anybody, no matter who. So you gotta be ready to fight it. Not ready to fight it. Don't fight at the job, but you gotta hold it down at a job like that. Because for one, you end up with people who probably got some real serious charges. For two, you end up with people that's trying to heal off of drugs. For three, you end up with people that's very emotional. So you gotta hold your own. It's just like prison almost. And this dude said something, we were working together, and this dude said, they was talking about somebody from my hood. I said, man, don't believe that. They don't know what they're talking about. He said, yeah, they do. Believe me, everybody out here know what they're talking about whenever you gossip about folks. They telling you everything they know. I want to beat them up for saying that. But I'm glad I didn't, because I get what he was trying to tell me. He was trying to tell me about these programs. He knew about them. He must have been part of it. I never knew about them. And he was telling me about how people got people in these things. They know everybody's business. They know what's really going on with folks. And that's sad. And what I'm trying to say is that you gotta watch people out here, y'all. When we all realize what's really going on around us, and we realize everybody programmed, there's gonna be more relationships in the future, real relationships. There's gonna be more solid relationships, and then people gonna have, I don't know about that friendship stuff, but people gonna have business associates, and people just gonna be, you know, it's gonna be more business oriented with people instead of more business oriented with your lovers. Right now, it's more business oriented with lovers, and it's more friendly, you know, friendship and lovers, and with people you don't even know, you think that's your friends. That need to be swapped up. These need to be business associates, because we grown. You shouldn't. I had to learn that in the studio. You know what I'm saying? You'll lose a lot of good loved ones. You'll lose a whole lot of opportunity when you let your business become basically your love life, and you let your love life become business. That might have worked back in my grandparents' days because of the way the woman wasn't basically treated fair. But now that the woman is just as powerful, if not more powerful than the man, y'all gotta really love each other, y'all. You gotta really want to be with each other. And one thing I learned from God, that's what I was saying about that other young lady that I was with a long time ago. I should have used faith. I wanted to go by these eyes though. And everything with the other girl, me and her had a good time together. Everything was great. I was always pushing her away because I had this image of a lover in my mind, what I wanted. And I felt like I could get that lover when I wanted her. So I was out, even though I was chilling, we were just friends with benefit. I was always looking for this, what I sent, what I wanted. And man, did that turn out to be a disaster from hell. You know, I thought I found it, and it turned out to be a disaster from hell. That girl treated me bad for 10 years, bro. I mean, it wasn't awful, but it wasn't good neither. You could tell she was giving, the first 5 years was straight, 3 to 4 years. But then when she started associating with people in my family that hated me and had plotted against me and other people and stuff, it turned into a nightmare from hell, like that movie Misery. And I know she regretted now. That's why I don't really say nothing bad about my ex-wife. I know she regret because she got played hard. You got to play hard, honey. They got you real good. But that's why I tell y'all be cracking all these jokes online and stuff. They wanted to really bad. But see, that all y'all about like that though, and it ain't getting y'all nowhere. You still, like I tell people, you gotta find a lover. It's gonna take you 10 years to build a foundation with that lover. You gonna fulfill a dream. It's gonna take you another. You gotta start looking at it as numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take you another 10 years to build a dream, to build your dream and foundation with that lover. And then it's gonna take you looking at about a good 30 years. Good 30 years just to build up a solid foundation with the lover. And I guess y'all like, that's business. No, it ain't business. That's facts. Because y'all two, even if y'all two perfectly standing straight up before you get with one another, when you get to one another and you become one with each other, then y'all in order to become one with one another, you gotta build with one another. You gonna have to learn each other. You gonna have to understand one another. You gonna have to not try to change one another, try to remodify each other. Because y'all was already standing up straight up with God as individuals. So it ain't no point in y'all coming together trying to change each other. I'm with God. I'm one with God though, and I'm telling y'all, I'm fighting against all y'all, the whole world, even this so-called lovers that's supposed to come, because y'all can't get here unless it's right between the legs, right? So y'all really ain't lovers. You associate, you are in the making. Let's just say you are in the making. Possibly could be a lover. And you better hope God don't say you temporary. Because that happens too. God will say you temporary. And the good thing about it, if God say you temporary, you'll break up off good terms. You know what I'm saying? It normally hurts the woman though. On my side, because I'm better than they think. I'm getting hated on by the most. And most of the reason these people hating is because it's almost like an inheritance. Somehow if I get married, a lot of people around me gonna lose money they've been eating off of me for years. That's what I think it is. They just say it. I'm just saying that. A lot of people, because it's something secretive going on. Otherwise I wouldn't have had to go through this my whole life. So it ain't like you gonna come to me. So y'all, let's say y'all got your little tests going on. You picking them, and let's say all y'all got money and rich. You picking me, and you think you doing me a favor, but you think about making me suffer. You gonna come in and say today, not knowing that you probably gonna be surprised if you did get with me and got married to me, because I probably work more than you. I already know I'm worth more than a lot of people anyway, but I ain't gonna brag about it, because I'm God's child. You know, you get what I'm saying, dog? I was a guy's child. I don't even know why y'all even thought about it. And I was hurt for my father, the way y'all were doing this. Because y'all doing this, it's like y'all basically told Jesus Christ himself. First you put a stipulation on me as Jesus Christ. And then you told God, if Jesus ain't right between the, you know what, we don't want him. And we'll sacrifice, put him in a box and bury him alive. What you talking about? So y'all ain't in trouble with me, you in trouble with the ancestors. Y'all gotta wake up and clean y'all minds out. That's what I would do. Because that's what the major test is. You know how to, I don't even want to know how my father feel after something like that. Because he knows the hearts. He already know before you thought it. And this is heavily in y'all minds because y'all done built up a business to box people up and put people in this situation. I was hoping it was an astro auction and it wasn't real, but it's looking like it's real. I was writing it off as an astro auction, but it's looking like it's actually real. I mean, astro, all that's real too. But I'm saying, I was hoping it wasn't in the physical, but it's looking like it was in the physical. And I said, my God. And then you put a stipulation on. You thought it was joke. Ain't nothing joke. I know some gangsters back in the days who used to crack jokes on people and tell people they were dressed up like Jesus Christ and stuff. And immediately they would go to the hospital and go straight to prison. Immediately, some of the best plugs on our block. You don't play no game like that. Y'all don't play no game like that. That will get what I'm saying. It don't matter if I'm Jesus or not. The fact of the matter that you put that title on me, and then you disrespected me, humiliated me to the core, and then you ain't even got the kahunas. I'm talking to females now though. You ain't even got the kahunas to come up and make things right personally. Y'all better reevaluate yourselves out there. When my brother Jesus Christ get here, he ain't coming here to play your game. You gonna play his game. This is God's game. The Creator made sex. The Creator made all of us. Don't you think the Creator know best when it comes down who we supposed to be with? He know better than all of us. So why question him? My advice is just stop practicing being losers. Amen.